Founder and CEO of Your Story, Shraddha Sharma, distinguished leaders in the field of technology from across the globe, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 11th TechSpark event, and I am told that nearly 70,000 people from close to 15 countries have registered in this extraordinary event. I'm indeed very happy that Your Story, initiated by Shraddha Sharma, is giving great resonance to its own story. In the field of technology, we always believe empowers people, encourages them to innovate, and they're very keen to tell their own story. I wish to commend Shraddha that she rightly named her platform Your Story, so that those who are excelling, those who are accomplishing, and those whose achievement is required to be told must get a platform. And that is why Your Story is important. And this event is also important. My compliments and greetings to all the participants. This TechSpark is happening digitally because the COVID pandemic does not make it possible for us to meet physically. The digital world should also interact digitally, effectively. It is a global challenge, a global concern. We in India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while responding effectively like lockdown at the earlier stage, saving the life of the people, also used the digital technology for maximum benefit to the people of India. And as the IT and Telecommunication Minister of India, I am very happy that the two instruments I head played a very crucial role in causing least disruption during these very challenging times. India's IT professionals are known globally. India's IT service industries are known globally. And we liberalized the entire regime of work from home. And nearly 500 companies and their staff kept on working without interruption from their home. And this has become the new normal in our digital interaction and digital discourse. I'm very proud to say that because of the liberal regime of work from home which we promoted, companies worked, Indian or global, having their operations in India, and they continued their global operations also while working from India. Bhim UPI digital transaction had a record of 1.8 billion transactions till September 2020. And as you all know, India is one of the fastest growing fintech ecosystem in the world. Digital India was a great initiative conceived by our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, designed to empower ordinary Indians with the power of technology. As you may have known, India is home to 1.21 billion plus mobile phones, 1.26 billion Aadhaar card, the digital identity to supplement the physical identity, and nearly 700 million internet. How we leverage this technology to really help the quality of life for the people of India. We opened 370 million bank accounts of the poor. Link that with Aadhaar, the digital identity. And all the government welfare measures, central or state, in more than 400 welfare schemes, were started being delivered directly to the bank account, what we call DBT. In the last 5.5 years, we have sent close to 172 billion US dollars in the welfare measure entitlement directly to the bank account of the poor. And we have saved close to $23 billion, which used to be pocketed by middlemen and fictitious claimants. Based upon this resounding success of DBT, direct benefit transfer, we also took up the great challenge of COVID, and we sent direct benefit transfer benefit to nearly 420 million poor people of the country. When during the lockdown there was no ATM, the banks were closed, through the Aadhaar enabled payment, we have dispersed $664 million at the doorstep of the people through this unique fintech innovation of India. We also invoke technology for contact tracing so that people who are afflicted are warned and those who have come in contact with them are cautioned. Therein, the Arogya Setu platform was created, developed by Indian scientist, technology expert, which is completely privacy compliant and is being downloaded by millions of people. I also wear the hat of the Law Minister of India. And I'm very happy to tell you that the Supreme Court conducted close to 9,000 digital hearings in the Apex Court of India, and nearly 2.50 million hearings were done in the high courts and district courts of India. Therefore, from direct benefit transfer to cash receipt at the doorstep of the poor where there is no ATM or bank accounts or banks, to work from home, to a whole range of other initiatives, helped to make life easier during one of the most challenging times in our existence. I'm very happy to tell you that economy was under severe impact because of obvious reasons during the COVID challenge. But in spite of downturn, my telecom and IT sector registered a 7.1% growth even during these challenging times. And during COVID-19, in April 2020 to be exact, we came with a production link incentive designed to attract some of the best global companies and also Indian company in the field of mobile manufacturing and also equipments, spares. As you know, when we had come to power, India was home to only 2 mobile factories. Now we are close to 250. We have become the second biggest mobile manufacturer in the world. Based upon this positive experience, we decided to invite big global players, which was the production link incentive, both for mobile and also components. And I'm very happy to tell you that 31st of July 2020 was the last date, again during the height of COVID. And nearly all the top mobile and equipment manufacturers of the world, 5 global companies and 5 Indian companies, have jointly committed to invest $1.50 billion and they are committed to make mobile phones worth $154 billion in the coming 5 years and give direct jobs to 300,000 people and indirect jobs to 3 times of the same number. What is important is, even during the severe challenge of COVID, the trust of the global community in India's digital ecosystem and India's electronic manufacturing capacity has not dimmed at all. The Prime Minister recently announced on our National Independence Day on the 15th of August of a national digital health mission. Aatmanirbhar Bharat, which is designed to give ₹500,000 to those who are needy, is again being managed digitally. And now this National Digital Health Mission is going to supplement all people across the country to avail digital platform for greater health care. Our Prime Minister has also called of Aatmanirbhar Bharat, which in simple terms means self-reliant India. But self-reliant India does not mean an India in isolation. India is a huge country with a population of only 1.3 billion plus. People of great innovation, enterprise, and also hardworking. And we have the great dividend of demography, young people. Many of the friends who are listening to me are going to participate in this great conference will also be young. So is the founder, Shraddha. There is a great pool of India's demographic dividend. And we see great potential that India should become a big economy as a supplement to the global economy. Also becoming a very robust part of the global supply chain. And that's what our wish is. This new age economy is something we very strongly wish to leverage. From artificial intelligence to big data to robotics to data cleaning, data refinery. All these are having great potential. And India very aptly qualifies to leverage all these great opportunities. Let us not forget, today India's digital story is being globally talked about. Indian IT professionals are being globally appreciated. India has become the third biggest startup movement in the world in the last 5 years. And our policy is always favorable to all these initiatives. Let us take the case of mobile app economy. India is also the biggest consumer of mobile apps in the world. It ranks number 1 in the mobile download by users. We have recently launched an Aatmanirbhar Mobile App Innovation Challenge, where some very interesting mobile apps innovation were recognized, appreciated, and encouraged. We want India's digital story, the startup story, to travel from big cities to small towns. And therefore we have come with a Chinauti scheme, whereby any innovative solutions in the field of digital education, agriculture, healthcare, skilling, language technology, etc. would be recognized and given an encouragement of 2.5 million rupees. I'm very happy to share with you that we received more than 1,800 applications, and we have selected a good number of startups after a scrutiny through a very, very robust jury, and we are going to encourage them, including venture funding from various legitimate sources and also mentorship. Gig economy is also a great area of growth. Now, we have recently seen the very successful experience of work from home. We have recently changed a lot of our labor laws, and the particular focus of these labor law reforms is to promote gig economy. Next comes the data economy. With this robust number of nearly 700 million internet penetration in India, India's huge population, and the great propensity of ordinary Indians to use gadgets, including smartphones, obviously there is enormous explosion of data in the country. We would very much like that this data resource is put to the best use by harnessing all its potentials. And we are encouraging establishment of data centers. Recently, I inaugurated the second largest data center of Asia in Mumbai, and we are encouraging a policy of growth of data centers in the country. Obviously, if data is there, there must be a secure data framework. And we have finalized the data protection policy after the widest consultation possible. Presently, it is being scrutinized by the Select Committee, Joint Committee of the Parliament. Our data law is very robust, where there is a very encouraging amalgam of privacy rights, element of consent, safety and security of data, and most important, data movement with consent, so that innovation and refinement is done on a very massive scale. Data, next is the issue of artificial intelligence, as I initially commented. Our Prime Minister clearly stated that we have to leverage this new invention of human mind to the maximum to help develop basic pillars of governance in the country: agriculture, healthcare, finance and banking, education. AI has great potential in all these fields, and I'll be happy to get the feedback from your interaction as to what is your suggestion for the roadmap for a more robust use of this great instrument which we call AI. There are estimates that data and artificial intelligence alone can contribute 400 to 500 billion to India's GDP by 2025. We have already a proper national AI strategy released in 2018, which we call the National AI Strategy. We are setting up several centers of excellence in AI in collaboration with the industry. We have also developed a national portal for artificial intelligence, and India recently became a founder member of Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence. We have introduced Future Skills Program for online skill development of IT professionals in new technologies. While mentioning about Digital India, as I mentioned, if we have to empower ordinary Indians with the power of technology, this technology should also be homegrown. This technology should also be developmental. Not only Aadhaar, but platform like UPI, like GSTN, and Ayushman Bharat, digital courts, all are being managed through public digital platform. We have got a proper national judicial data grid, which I'm happy to share with you, contains the total decided and pending cases of nearly 10.5 million. Again, a public platform. Therefore, all this can be properly leveraged with a sound application of national mission of AI. But when I talk of AI, I must also mention one caveat. AI is good, but AI should not overtake us. The human mind, the human consciousness, the human emotions should not become subservient to AI. That is our very clear thought process. AI offers opportunity. If AI offers a lot of scope for innovation and improvement, but AI also creates serious challenges, challenges. As an IT minister, I'm very happy on this expansion of AI. But when I wear the hat of the law minister, I have some concerns. Driverless car is good, exciting. But if the driverless car causes the accident, who is responsible? The driverless car or the owner who is somewhere else? These are challenges whose solutions will have to be found. But as we always say, technology also has a very extraordinary attribute of finding solutions to the challenge which it faces in its onward journey. I am quite sure that Spark will surely ignite a lot of exciting minds to find solutions. But while we acknowledge the expansion of this new technology, it must also learn to respect privacy of individuals, and most important, should not lead to hegemony or monopoly. These are some of the ideas which I thought I must share with you. My greetings to you all once again. Shraddha's story is by itself a powerful statement of your story. The way this Spark has become, TechSpark has become such a robust global platform is a matter of great assurance. My greetings, good wishes to all of you.